Progressive technology has become an integral part of everyone's life. Safety, comfort, accessibility of the surrounding goods, all this has become possible thanks to the implementation of innovative solutions. Sky World Community, a large international social venture ecosystem was created, specializing in the financing of green technologies was created in order for the technologies in demand to come to fruition. Year after year, we talk more and more about health and the environment. Good nutrition is an integral part of this. In order to grow enough organic produce, the fertility of the soil should be increased. During biochemical research, a group of researchers led by scientist and inventor Anatoly uSky created the soil elixir uTerra, biologically active top dressing for plants containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humine, as well as the entire spectrum of agronomically valuable microorganisms. The basis of uTerra soil elixir is biohumus, a natural organic additive obtained by processing carefully selected organic waste by special species of earthworms. Only natural raw materials such as brown coal, peat, loose biohumus, molasses, honey and others are used as feedstock. Biohumus contains a full range of minerals, enzymes, vitamins as well as macro and micronutrients essential for plant growth and development. It is 10 to 15 times more effective than any known organic fertilizer and completely harmless in any concentrations. Why is biohumus in such high demand in today's world? Because it guarantees an environmentally friendly harvest, strengthens plant immunity and restores the fertility of degraded land, and is a 100% organic fertilizer. uTerra soil elixir based on natural biohumus. Increases the yield and quality of agricultural products, accelerates the growth and development of plants, regulates and normalizes the soil pH, stimulates the development of thousands of species of beneficial soil microorganisms, protects plants from diseases and pests. uTerra soil elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author-developed nutritional formula is applied. Fertile, untouched soil were used to create the soil bank. Before the coronavirus pandemic, it was brought to Belarus from 105 environmentally friendly regions of 5 continents of the planet. The products have been certified at the pilot site and are produced according to the specifications. They show high efficiency and can be used for environmentally safe cultivation of crops and restoration of soil fertility. When developing uTerra elixir and producing biohumus, we were guided by state and international standards, cooperating with the institutes of the National Academy of Sciences of Belarus, Russian and foreign research laboratories. Our products are already in demand. In household, grow healthy and tasty vegetables, fruits, and berries for your personal needs. In private farming, sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. In flower gardening, select beautifully blooming plants at home, in greenhouses and conservatories. Use uTerra elixir and natural biohumus will help to increase crop yields and grow healthy, ecologically pure food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more aromatic, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. A sustainable biosphere cluster is planned in order to produce a sufficient amount of the product. According to the planned development of the establishment, the project is financially feasible, recoupable, meets the needs of the market, is profitable and recommended for implementation. The result will be a modern biosphere greenhouse complex of full cycle, from the production of organic biofertilizer to the cultivation of natural agricultural products, which currently has no analogues in the world. The plan to establish a company manufacturing uTerra is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1: establishment of production of organic nutrients for plants and organization of a biosphere greenhouse complex. Stage 2: organization of cultivation of crops in the open ground and organic livestock breeding. Stage 3: development of production for processing of vegetable, horticultural crops with output and sale of products for the UAE residents' needs. Our competitors have been studied in detail, a qualitative analysis of the end user has been carried out. The strategy for the introduction of the product on the world market is developed. Construction of the plant will be carried out in one of the most protected legal zones, the United Arab Emirates, which increases the chances of successful implementation of the project. Stability of functioning of the project is also conditioned by support of the state, interested in complex development of the region. Sky World Community launches financing for the project on favorable terms for investors. You can become an investor in the production complex and receive your share of profits throughout the entire operation of the manufacturing plant. Find out more details on the website.
What is soil? How can we improve its fertility? Why are modern fertilizers harmful? How will agriculture change in the 22nd century? According to research scientists at Agricultural University of Hohenheim, the effects of global soil chemicalization are monstrous. Because of the abundance of mineral fertilizers, nitrates have become an essential ingredient in drinking water. And, much worse, there is not a single field near major cities where mercury levels are below the maximum allowable concentration.
In recent years, agriculture has worked the old-fashioned way, squeezing all the life out of the soil while using cheap chemical fertilizers. And failures were usually blamed on bad weather and the lack of hands and machinery. Modern agriculture almost completely lacks the notion of self-recovering soil-forming processes, and all efforts are focused on technogenic farming with getting results right today without taking into account the consequences, which eventually led to the degradation and exhaustion of the soil.
Humic acids have the property to bind poisonous substances, such as salts of heavy metals, radionuclides, aromatic hydrocarbons and others, which appear during industrial and other human economic activities. This is their main protective or ecological property. Toxins bound in this way are preserved and then slowly recycled by microorganisms and do not enter the organisms of living beings and humans.
Okay, good afternoon. Welcome everyone, and who will be joining later, I send you my greetings. Today will we know more about our project uTerra. It's about the Sustainable Biosphere Cluster. Welcome all of you. Through a Skyward community, you have the opportunity to join in and become a co-owner of our project of uTerra. The Skyward community opens the opportunity to participate in the global project and become a co-owner of the unique innovative transportation system. And now we bring you another innovative project. Please stay with me to the final because we have some prizes for you. Who is me, Veronica Pucheta, Master of the Community Financial Advisor, Certified Speaker of the Community, Regional Coordinator for the Bahamas. I am an active leader since 2020, working with Mexico, Bolivia, Argentina since 2020, and the Bahamas and Trinidad and Tobago since 2022. I invite you today to invest in the comprehensive development of organic agriculture, receiving up to 40% of the company's annual profit, depending, of course, on the amount of investment and round of participation. Questions, please write them in the Zoom chat, please. What is the main goal of the project? Establishment of a state-of-the-art biosphere greenhouse complex for organic farming. What are our main principles of the project? One of them, utilization of natural ingredients at each stage. 2, manufacturing natural and organic food products. 3, zero waste utilization of all raw materials and components. Implementation of a pragmatic approach rooted in both practical experience and acquired scientific knowledge. What is the purpose of the complex? Production of uTerra soil elixir based on liquid biohumus to improve the health and fertility of all soils. And second, production of uTerra Camberley biohumus for the fertility of degraded, unfertile, and disabled soils. Soil elixir, it's for cultivation of agricultural, horticultural, and berry crops for residents of the United Arab Emirates at first, and then after that, for all the countries in demand. And the production of uTerra Camberley elixir biohumus, it's for organic animal husbandry, quail farming, and cultivation of valuable medicinal mushrooms and plants. uTerra biohumus guarantees the ecologically safe harvest, stimulates the natural activity of beneficial microorganisms and enzymes, strengthens the immunity of plants, and restores the fertility of degraded lands, completely harmless in any concentration and on any soil, and in final, it's 100% organic fertilizer. Let's continue. uTerra soil elixir increases yields by up to 35 and 50% and accelerates plant growth, opens and enhances the natural taste and flavor of the fruit, reduces nitrates, radionuclides, and heavy metals, increases the content of vitamins, amino acids, and minerals, protects plants and soil from diseases and pests, and enriches soil with beneficial microorganisms. What about the fertilizer market? Fertilizer market size for 2021, it was $200 billion. Global fertilizer demand drives fertilizer production growth in the Gulf region. According to forecasts, the amount of organic fertilizers, plant, animal, and mineral-based, will increase by 6% annually. The world is moving towards safer, healthier products full of all the microorganisms we need. And the fertilizer market are distributed like this. Asia, for example, have 55% of the demanding, South Africa 21% of the demanding, and North America 15%, and Africa 7%. uTerra soil elixir, it's a biologically active organic fertilizer. This is a description of uTerra elixir. uTerra soil elixir, it is a biologically active plant food containing soluble salts of humic acids, fulvic acids, humin, as well as full range of agronomically valuable organisms with a higher concentration than in the rich black soils. What about biohumus? Biohumus, it is a natural organic additive for the soil which is received as a result of processing and of carefully selected organic wastes by special kinds of earthworms, and has a high concentration of soil microorganisms. The biohumus used to make uTerra soil elixir is used as a standalone substance to enhance the effect in the restoration of depleted soil. It is recommended to use biohumus in combination with soil elixir. Biohumus contains a full complex of minerals, enzymes, as well as macro and micronutrients necessary for plants' growth and development. It is harmless in all conditions, which has been studies and tests on various types of crops. Why is biohumus in demand? 1. It guarantees the ecologically safe harvest. 2. It strengthens the immunity of plants and restores the fertility of degraded lands. And 3. It is 100% organic fertilizer. The benefits of using biohumus: accelerates and increases seed germination, increases the resistance of plants to diseases and temperature fluctuations, enhances natural flavors of fruits, restores soil fertility in one season, and contributes to obtaining delicious, healthy, and environmentally friendly products. Uniqueness of uTerra elixir: soil bank has been collected. Fertile, untouched soil was used to create the soil bank. Prior to the coronavirus pandemic, it was brought to Belarus from 105 ecologically clean regions on 5 continents of the planet. Property formula has been developed. uTerra soil elixir is created through the use of carefully selected beneficial aerobic and anaerobic elements that are of utility to the soil, to the development of which the author developed nutritional formula is applied. What about the benefits of using uTerra elixir? Increases yields by 35 and 50%, accelerates plant growth and enhances fruit flavor, increases the content of vitamins, amino acids, and minerals, reduces the presence of nitrates, radionuclides, and ultramicroelements, protects against diseases and pests, enriches the soil with uses, and normalizes its acidity. This is our recommendations for using. uTerra is a universal soil conditioner, as it is suitable not only for all plants, but also for different types of soil. In open ground, for example, not less than 15 and 100 grams per 1 sq meters of the surface, depending on agroclimatic conditions and the type of plants grown. And, for example, in a protected ground, not less than 0.5 and more or less 2 grams per 1 liter of soil. The soil elixir is one of the key export products with high added value. The product is already in demand on the domestic market, relevant and competitive. It is also present in the retail networks. 14 contracts has been signed so far, with the prospect of more to come, providing for further systematic entry into international markets. The development of uTerra elixir and production of biohumus were guided by national and international regulations and cooperation with institutes of the National Academy of Sciences of Belarus, Russian, and foreign research laboratories is carried out. A team of highly qualified scientists and engineers specializing in biotechnology, agronomy, chemistry, and ecology worked on the production of uTerra. Field tests have proven that uTerra elixir is highly effective and can be used to grow higher yielding vegetable crops. Soil elixir and biohumus are in demand in these three important areas. At household, for example, to grow healthy and delicious vegetables, fruits, and berries for personal use. In private farming, for example, to grow and sell natural products without chemical additives and impurities. And in a floriculture, breed beautifully flowering plants at home in greenhouses and glass houses. Use uTerra elixir and natural biohumus will help to increase crop yields and grow healthy, ecologically pure food. Your food will taste better, your plants will be more flavorful, and your soil will remain fertile for years to come. uTerra is a natural organic soil additive. Existing problems, for example, rapid depletion of the soil. Under the influence of chemicals and due to heavy use, fertile soil is rapidly depleted and degraded, reducing the number of crops grown. Over time, the soil ceases to produce the same amount of crops, their quality deteriorates, and useful properties are lost. What is the solution? The solution is the use of fertilizers unique in their composition and properties. There is no equivalent to these fertilizers because to create them, a separate species of earthworm has been bred, a soil bank of 105 ecologically clean regions from 5 continents has been compiled, and then the property nutritional formula has been developed. Our basic products, uTerra offers two main products to can be solve the problems of land depletion. One of them, uTerra biohumus, and in second, uTerra soil elixir. uTerra biohumus, it is an organic additive for the soil, and soil elixir, it is a biologically active plant nutrient. Who is the creator and developer of the product? Anatoly Yunitsky. It's engineer, inventor, entrepreneur, scientist, and businessman. He's credited with over 140 development and path-breaking inventions, author of numerous scientific projects, the most insignificant of which is the string transport project. And here we have our heads of uSky World Community representatives, Alexei Sukhodev and Evgeny Kudryashov, entrepreneurs, businessman, ideologist, and head of the social venture ecosystem uSky World Community. Investment opportunity. You can invest in the creation of a biosphere cluster for uTerra products and get to 50% annual profit. With your support, we can achieve a return of investment in less than 2 years. Here we have 3 examples of profit calculation. An investor profit is directly related to the company's annual income and the size of the personal investment. Example 1. The investor invested $50,000. The company's profit was 10% per annum. The investor will receive $2,000 per year. Example 2. The investor invested $300,000. The company profit was 50% per annum. The investor will receive $67,500 per year. And in the example 3, the investor invested $1 million. The company profit was 100% per annum. The investor will receive $100,000 per year. Investors will receive percentage from the profit during the entire period of the company's operation. And this is very important to understand. Planned period of profit taking 1 year from the start of the production process and commencement of product sales. Invest in high demand, eco-friendly production technology with a high percentage of profit. Right now, today, Wednesday, 6th of December, December 6th, we have only 13 days more to take advantage of this promotion. We are on the second round of investings right now. And since 2 days ago, since yesterday, today is Wednesday. Since Monday, we have in our office a calculator to calculate the potential return on your investment in uTerra. Then you can calculate your future profits or your potential profits and take your better decision. And we have some, and this is here we have some examples of one-time investment. For example, one of them, 100. This is a lot. For example, by the amount of $110,000 in one only payment, and if you choose this lot, for example, you will have a percentage of profit probably for 55% annually. And this is other examples of lot investment in one only payment. And here we have more examples, more options in one only payment. But this is not only or the unique options. We have more options here in 10 installments, for example. You can calculate better in your home and take your better decision, for example, because you can start with a lot, for example, by the amount of 500%, and you can pay it off in 10 installments of $50. And then you can choose other packages. For example, here you have a lot of 100%, $1,000, and you can pay in 10 installments of $100, for example. And then if you choose these packages, you will receive a percentage of profit of 26% annually. This is our conditions of participation in the project. Term for which the investment is provided. Investments are provided for 5 years. This is very, very important. Investment are provided for 5 years in a lump sum payment or in 10-month installments. Here we have other profit. Fixed rate 0.1% per annum for the use of the funds. Interest is accrued monthly on the balance on the investor's debt to the investor without taking into account previously accrued interest. After 5 years, the investor may withdraw from the project and take back his or her investment and the interest on the funds. To do this, it is necessary to send a notification to the company 2 months in advance. The investor's participation in the project is extended automatically. The investor has a lifetime right to payment of profit as well as interest for the use of the invested amount of the investment in the project until he or she decides to withdraw from the project. Investor's profit. The investor receives profit according to the choosing tariff in proportion to the amount invested. Tariff terms and conditions are provided to investors by the company at the moment of the investment round opening. An agreement is concluded with each investor with detailed conditions of investment. And one lot, this is very important to understand, one lot of investment, one agreement is concluded. Investments can be made in a convenient way through bank transfers, as well as with the use of payment systems. Investors will receive their part of profit according to the agreement during all period of functioning of the project. What that is mean? What does it mean this? Maximum long-term investment. Production has no restriction in terms of service life. The plant provides for the equipment upgrade and the land is leased for 50 years with the possibility of extending the contract. That is why the characteristic of our investings in the project uTerra is unheritable. How to make it possible? For example, if you take a loan and invest in a $10,000 lot, in 5 years, you will double your capital. And if you wish, you can renew your contract indefinitely. This is only an example. This is only an example, okay? You can think better in your home and take your better decision. We have different scenarios. For example, right now, currently, we are on the second round of investment. If you choose, for example, these packages of $110,000 in one only payment, and if the percentage of profit of the company is 55%, you will receive 16.50% of profit, equivalent to $16,500. And if the percentage of the company's profit is if your payments you done in 10 installments, you will receive 15.60% of profit, equivalent to $15,600. This is our examples in different scenarios. Lots differ in terms of investment amount and profitability interest. The larger to the lot amount, the higher the investor's profit interest in the company's profit. The earlier the round of entry, the higher the investor's profit interest. Lots can be acquired in a lump sum payment or in installments. One-off investments imply a higher rate of return. What is the procedure? Register and verify your identity. Choose the package more convenient for you. Who among you is interested in participating in this project and benefiting? Please say aye and stay with me because we have some prizes soon, very soon. Let's talk through WhatsApp so I can assist you. And please scan the QR code, fill out the satisfaction survey, invest in the uTerra project, and enter the drawing for the tour of United Emirates Arabs. Please scan the QR code, fill out the satisfaction survey, invest in the uTerra project, and enter the drawing for a tour of the United Emirates Arabs. I leave you here with other value, and then we have some currently news. Please stay with me some minutes more.
Life is inseparable from soil. It is the soil that provides everything we need to feed the plants and animals. The hundreds of billions of species that inhabit our planet, and humanity is just one of them. But the changes that human-created industry is making to the soil are threatening all living things. According to engineer and inventor Anatoly Yunitsky, by destroying the living fertile soil, the immune system of the planet's biosphere, with chemical fertilizers, pesticides and technological waste from all the Earth's industry, we deplete and destroy our own health.
If you have ever dug in the ground, you know that there is a darker layer of soil on top. Take it in your hands. Knead it, you will find a lot of roots and half-decayed plants there. This is the humus layer, alive and fertile. The soil itself in its pristine grandeur. It is very important for plants what kind of soil they have grown in. Humus contains almost the entire Mendeleev's table in the form of complex organic compounds, insoluble salts and humic acids. But there is none of this in modern food. Because it is, firstly, grown on soil poisoned by pesticides, carcinogens and industrial waste. And secondly, only a few chemical elements, such as nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, are added to it.
Okay, let's continue. And right now, I want to share with you some currently news for your knowledge. Here we have the last news. This news, it's from today. Make your contribution to uTerra project and win a tour to the United Emirates Arabs. uTerra project continues to attract the attention of partners around the world. and to give you the opportunity to see the innovative developments live, as well as to visit the uSky Test Center, we are launching a special drawing. Based on its results, 20 partners will be able to go to the United Arab Emirates. Who can participate? Who can participate? Okay, let's continue. Oh. The promotion is open to any registered and verified SWC user having investments or open installments in any of the company's projects. USD technology and uTerra is irrelevant. You may not have an investment in the projects, but you can participate. A total of 20 places will be available on the United Emirates Arabs Tour. It will be organized in the first months of 2024. The winners of the tour program will visit the uSky Center with a guided tour in their own language, ride the new uBus Carat and uCar, visit the site of future production of uTerra products in the United Arab Emirates, will meet with the chief executives of both projects, will take part in the Write Your Name in History of uTerra and RDQ project. The company provides the winners with accommodation in a 4-star hotel with breakfast 3 nights, round trip transfer. Oh, excuse me, round trip transfer to and from the uSky Center and the uTerra production construction site, translation services, professional photo and video shooting, memorable gift. Conditions of participation in drawing. 1. It is necessary to participate in any regional event organized by the curator of the region. Event announcement will be posted on the event calendar in SWC official regional chat rooms and social media channels, or take part in uTerra webinar hosted on SWC official YouTube channels. Information about it is published weekly on the website in official SWC regional chat rooms and social media. Okay, we can continue with the reading, but it's too late for you. But I am going to read here. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue, please, with the responding of your doubts or your questions by the chat of WhatsApp. Please, blessings. Thank you for your interest and important participation here. Bye-bye.